With his huge serve and crushing forehand, Sam Querrey is one of the ATP World Tour's most dangerous players. Despite a tough 2014, the fact remains, on his day, the American can compete with anyone.
I don't think there's anybody that thinks that the number next to his name right now is where he belongs in the rankings, and I think Sam has had a bit of an unlucky year.
Yeah, great. He's a classic American tennis player. They all have huge serves, and his is about as good as they get.
Sam's one of my favorite guys on the tour. You know, lovable guy, he's athletic, he's big, he's strong. He has the ability to do more than just hit a serve and just hit a forehand. I think there's obviously some great tennis hidden in his game still.
That huge game can trouble the very best, but Querrey still sees much room for improvement if he is to regularly challenge at the top.
I think everything in my game can get a little better. You know, my second serve, even my forehand, it's my best shot, but that can be better. You know, backhand, volleys, transition game, everything can be a little better, and it's stuff I work on every day in practice. I think I have the game that, you know, if I play well and put a good run together of a few months, I think I can get in the top 10. I believe I've got the weapons, and so hopefully that can happen.
In 2008, Querrey claimed his maiden ATP World Tour title in Las Vegas. Victory in his hometown was a moment to treasure.
Always nice to get your first title. It's fun to get it in a place where I grew up with my friends and family watching, and yeah, it just makes you feel good about yourself, gives you a lot of confidence, and it's a great feeling.
Having worked alongside David Nainkin for several years now, Querrey recognizes the coach's importance, not just in his past, but also his future.
He's one of the best coaches out there. He's done an amazing job for me since the beginning, and you know, I think with his help and his expertise, you know, I think there's a lot of good tennis left in me. I think he'll be the one to bring it out of me, and hopefully we could have a long road together.
We've seen lately that his serve-forehand combination is among the biggest in the game when he's healthy and locked in.
He can come on the court with great serve and amazing forehand speed. He's hitting quite fast, I would say, and when he's in the best, it's very tough. He can beat everybody, even the top guys, and I think this is what makes him a great player. He's a great competitive player, and it's very tough to beat him.
Growing up, when America had an abundance of tennis stars, it was the flamboyant Andre Agassi who really caught Querrey's eye.
When I lived in Las Vegas, Andre was living there, and he was one of the first guys I got to watch live, so I'll always remember that. He was one of the first probably top 10 pros I ever got to see at a tournament live, so you know, that's something that I'll always remember.
After an improved showing at this year's US Open, Querrey is optimistic that he can not only get back to his highest ranking, but push on even further.
Tennis, unlike other sports, every week you feel like you have a fresh start, you have a new tournament to win, and so that's a lot of motivation in itself. You could lose 3, 4, 5 first rounds in a row, and you're in the next week at the start of a tournament, and you're in the same boat as everyone else. It's fun. It's fun to go out there and play, and that's what kind of keeps you coming back for more.
Next week on ATP World Tour Uncovered, as the dust settles on the final Grand Slam of the year, we take a look back at the season so far. And a man on the up, we catch up with rising star Bulgaria's Grigor Dimitrov. Don't forget to log on to atpworldtour.com for your 24/7 breaking news. And chat with us on Facebook and Twitter in English and Spanish. See you next week.